How's it going, everybody? Jody in here, and today we're getting into episode 6 of our Satisfactory series. And today we are actually going to be working on a couple of things. The first is going to be getting some coal power up and running. We already have the coal power unlocked, as you can see. And we're going to be focusing on getting that coal power system up and running, getting it working for us instead of working against us. right now the coal up until now has been very much against us. It's been hiding, it's been playing nasty, just being antisocial. But we did find it last episode. We found some coal, and now we can put that to use as basically a new power source. Give our bio plant a break. Our bio plant over here has been running pretty good since we started. However many hours ago that was, and I don't even know. Episode 6, so I would say probably 12 hours ago. This guy's been running us pretty good for 12 hours. Maybe a little less than that. 11 or 10, something like that. Anyway, so we're going to move on to coal power. In order for us to move on to coal power, we're going to need a few things. I think we'll be okay with 8 generators. I don't think we'll need more than... Well, I shouldn't say we were not going to need more than that. I don't think we'll be able to feed more than that. We're going to need 2 fluid extractors at least. Because I think it's one can do 4. So we need 2 extractors at least. Or is it 2 for 4? It's either 1 for 4 or 2 for 4. You know what? Let's just put 4 down anyway. Okay. We already have a miner down there. So there we go. Our biggest problem is going to be copper sheets. We don't have a factory making copper sheets yet. Now, we could, because I believe our cable output here is 15 per minute this side, 15 per minute this side, so that's 30. This is doing 30. And here we have only another 15. And this guy's outputting 30. So we could sneak some off of this line to put into a constructor. Say, here, maybe. And with that constructor, we could be making copper sheets. I'm just going to switch over to that for a second. So we need 20 per minute to make 10 per minute. So we're going to be a little under that, which is fine. What was this making? Screws? Yeah. So we'll be a little under that, which is fine. It'll still start getting us the copper sheets. Now, we could up our copper sheet production because we only have a tier 1 line here. And I think we're pulling 120 from over here. Or I could be wrong. Maybe this is a normal. Are we normal? It is a normal. So we're only pulling 60 from here. But still, the line's getting a little backed up, so we could draw from there if we wanted to. But I think my first instinct is probably the better way to go here, I think. I'm just going to grab a stack of each thing. Already have that. Need that. Oh. do have some rotors. Okay. Now, we're going to copy this guy, place him in the middle here. I want to get him into a spot where he's going to be nice and cleanly placed. We're going to go with the copper sheets. We'll bring this down to 15 per minute, which is probably, I want to say 7? Oh, 7.5? 7. There we go, 7.5. So 15 per minute used to give us 7.5 output, which is good. Good input-output ratio. Put this guy right here, and we're going to actually save this. You to you, you to you, and we'll get both of you guys online. Okay. Now we have to snake a line through here, which shouldn't be too difficult. Or we can snake it through here, I guess. I'll probably snake it through here. So let's cut this. Let's put a splitter in here. Let's actually put the splitter over here. I think that might work better. Is that going to work better? That's not going to work better. That's going to work horribly. Okay, so let's put the splitter somewhere where it's going to be working for us. Okay, that should be okay there. That is not lined up there. Let's fix that. There we go. Good. We're good there. Okay. That works there. Bring it up and over here. We're on the right spot. Bring it up and over here. Excuse me. And bring it down and out here. So you come to here. You come to here. And we should start seeing ingots. I hope. Maybe not. Where's our ingots? Oh shit, we didn't hook this up yet. There we go. Now we'll start seeing ingots. Alright. Ingots out of our inventory. So those will start rolling over top here. Heading down into machine over here, which is going to output 7.5 copper sheets per minute. Those sheets are going to go join this little line right here. This way. 1, 2. Okay. Grab you. Make sure you're on straight. Okay, and we're gonna drop you in right there. Oops. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Now, he is here. To the roof with you. Okay, we're gonna bring you. Bring it to here, which is not going to want to do, considering we got that friggin' other line there in the way. This line's a pain in the ass. 'Cause it's supposed to be up on the roof. I can't put it up on the roof. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tear this line down. I'm going to reroute it here. It's going to go down 3. Boom, boom. Right there. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. It's going to go down to here. It has to, somehow. Unless... You know what? I just had another idea. Let's actually run it way the shit over here. So it is out of the way of everything. Okay, now, we're going to bring it down under here. Back there, and back up. So run it down this way. It needs to connect where? Right there. It needs to connect to there. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, and it needs to connect to there. So you are going to go back up. You are going to connect to there. See how that looks. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. And that should fix this bullshit. Because now I should be able to come in here on the line I'm supposed to come in. I should be able to place it. So let's get these mounts in place where we're supposed to have them. On the roof. And down here. And mount right to there. Does that look right? That looks right. Okay. Because we already got one here. We just got to line in the rest of them. Okay, and then we'll bring it down. So we have our connectors here. Okay. So this guy now comes into connector 2 right here. So, on connector 2, he's going to connect here, and now he can run up. And then we'll have connector 3, and so on. All connecting up here. Or they connect up over here. Because they're all going to connect up here too. And then they'll run into their respective boxes here. All their respective little connectors. Love the roof connection. Oh, we're out of plate. We know where to go get some of that. Okay, so this guy here should be loading up with... Uh-oh. You, sir, should be loading up with sheets. There they are. Okay. Copper sheets. With an S? Nope. Just copper sheet. Copper sheet. There we go. Our newest addition. Okay. We're only getting 7 a minute of those. But when you figure how long one of these episodes is, that actually adds out to quite a bit. We're a storage unit. We're a storage unit. It's definitely not a lot for a factory production. You know, like if we wanted to turn the sheets into other stuff, we definitely need to up that somehow. But for now, it'll work. And I gotta say, those are the sexiest lines I've ever seen. Like, look at that. That is beautiful. Not on purpose. I honestly didn't. That is looking nice. Okay, anyway. Enough of tooting my own horn. Okay, so we're gonna need those copper sheets. We're gonna need to make pipes. So we'll take some of them. That's probably not gonna be enough, but that's fine. We'll work with what we got. Uh-oh. Oh, you're still firing out more. Okay, you should be alright. But it's definitely time to go get some more power to our grid. Pull rotors. Oh! We pull those from there. We're making those now, so they don't belong in this box anymore. Okay, we should be alright. Let's take a little more plate. And let's take some concrete, because we're probably going to want to build foundations. And how about a water tower? I never thought of a water tower. Throw a fluid buffer in there. Okay, so we don't have enough rotors. Need more rotors, need more cable. Need more reinforced plate. Okay. Need 5 modular frames for some reason. Oh, probably for the... I'm betting for the water tank. I'll take double that. Cable. Need cable. So, reinforced plate, we're gonna need that. Okay. We'll take some more reinforced plate just for... Might need it for conveyors. And now we just need rotors. We need more rotors. Need 120 rotors, which I think are all for the... Well, no, I think some are for the water extractors. I think some are for the water extractors. So, you know what? We'll go get started. We'll place down what we can. And we'll go from there. And we'll kind of have to leave room for expansion, too, because if we put down, like, a Mark II miner, it's going to double the amount of ore we're pulling from there. So we'll be able to double our power plant. So, you know, we'll need room to expand this power plant. So if we can run, we should be able to run 8 off of what's there. Now if we put down a Mark II, we'll be able to run 16 off of what's there. Snag a power line here because we're going to need one. Okay, so we have our mine. Where are we going to put our power plants? Probably run them up the shore here. Ooh. Let's get rid of you. Probably run them up the shore here. To venture a guess. You can go fuck off. We don't like you. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking the shoreline. Run up the shoreline here. What? Can't I get rid of you guys? Sure, I can't get rid of those. I was able to select the one. I can select this guy. It doesn't get rid of that guy. Huh. Weird. Anyway. Let's, place in some foundations, I guess. So we will run them that way. Figure. Start here. That way. That way. Okay. Now we want our power plants facing inwards. Because we want the water and everything to be able to get to it relatively easy. Because the easiest way is going to be if it's facing the water. Whoops. Throw our coal power generators down. Like so. Line them up with this. Next line here. Okay.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Okay, so that's 50. So each pipe can handle 300. So that's 50, 100, 150, 200. Put down 2 more power plants. And that'll be maxing out at 300. So that'll be 1 pipeline full. Okay. Now, the pumps. Where's our friggin' pumps here? Where's the pumps? Where's the pumps? Where's the pumps? Production. Water extractors can pull 120. So that's 240. So we would need 3 of them. 3 of these guys.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
Oh dear
Or you
God,
could
yeah.
just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Hey, I actually think we're good right now. I don't think we need the rest of the rotors. Oh, pump uses a rotor, but that's fine. Let's put in our water tower. Right, maybe over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Okay. You, of course, cannot let that stand. Needs a platform under it. Oh, shit. Did not mean to hit that button. Okay, so that's there. Squared. Squared. Going squared. Boom. Now we're going to run our pipes. From here. Open it up. 1, 2. Just one. And here. 1, 2. Well, that's got to go up even higher. Why's that got to go up any higher? Hold on. 1. Oh. Wait, what? Why is the water a different height over here? That's fucking weird. And here. Out of that. 1.5. Don't understand. And here. 1.5. Okay, that now it looks all right. I don't understand what was going on there, but that's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here. Okay. Connect you to you. Connect you to you.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Guess what, Ada? Way ahead of you. So far ahead of you. There we go. The heck? We're gonna have to copy a foundation over there just for now, so we can get this squared away here. Okay. Now you. We're gonna go horizontal to vertical here. That's not right. That's right. Okay. Beautiful. We put a pump on the line here. Make sure that water gets up. Perfect. Loving it. Alright. So that'll pump the water up to there. So once the water's up there, we're going to have a straight pipe go all the way down to the very end here. So we're going to need T-junctions. And they're going to have to be facing downward. Maybe. Hold on. Okay, so that's level. Is that level? That right there is level. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Why can't they come out of there? There we go. That was weird. Okay, actually, you know what? I need to go way down here. I need to go down as far as I can here. Stay straight on that line. All the way down here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pipe. All the way down to you. Okay, now what I can do is I can line these guys up like this, directly above. So if I stand here, I look straight up, boom. Stand right here, straight up, boom. Stand right here, straight up, boom. And same for this guy. Boom. This guy. Okay, I'm gonna go further. Gotta go further. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Extend you out. You. Have one there. So you. 3 above you. Boom. Let me take you guys out. Okay. Now all I need to do is bring these pipes down to these pipes. And we have no head flow requirement to any of these. Because the water is going to drop straight in. And then off the end here, if we can do so, we're going to put another fluid buffer. This is going to be our slosh tank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move it in. Out one. If you know anything about Satisfactory, well, the water loves to slosh. Well, fluids. I should say fluids love to slosh. Not just water. Fluids love to slosh. So if you put a tank at the end, it stops the sloshing. Alright. Now all we need to do is set up the splitters and we're good to go. We're going to have it come in from that side. Line our lines. We're going to use Mark IIs even though we don't have to. It's kind of ugly. But whatever. Works. These guys can go over here. here. And go into there. Huzzah. This is a pure node. Fucking right it is. Okay. So there's our power. We're gonna hook this guy up first. And that'll get the... That'll get everything flowing. Speaking of flowing... I'll get a line out here. We can get our water pumps going. I hope to hell that we have the power to get these suckers going. Okay, we got water flowing here. We got good water flow there. This pump should kick in any minute. There we go. Okay, pumping water up to the tower. Yep, we got flow up here. Good flow here. Okay. I'd say we got good water flow to our storage tanks. We haven't had anything reach here yet, though. I'm gonna let the system charge. Nothing's gonna fire up here until I hook it up to the main, until I actually hook up the power grid. So I'm gonna let everything charge, and then I'm gonna fire it up. So we got water flow here. It's gonna go down. It's gonna first fill this guy, and then you'll see this start to expand out once this guy's relatively full. Start to see this line expand out here. Start to flow this way and go down into that. And then you'll start to see a little flow here and just barely start to fill this guy very slowly. Very slowly. So all these guys are going to fill in sequence. So you're going to see fill, fill, and then once they fill, you're going to see that huge pump to the next guy. Once this guy's full, you'll see a huge pump to the next guy. This guy fills up, you'll see a huge pump to the next guy. And then once this guy's full, you're going to see a huge charge into this tank. This will climb. Once they're all filled, this will climb pretty rapidly. Oh, there it goes. It'll stutter and then it'll start going up again. So this tank's gonna fully fill now. That tells me that all these guys are full. If I check them, yep, they're full. Okay. So all these guys are now ready to fire up. So I'm gonna set up a power network across the front here. Network of power poles. Oh, excuse me. Once this sucker's running, as long as we don't go over our power limit, we should never have to worry about it shutting down. As long as we don't go over our power limit. If we go over our power limit, then that's our stupidity. Not the fault of the generator at that point. Okay, so that's 1 up, 2 up, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's bringing us 450 megawatts, which is more than we're currently making. Look it up. And our base is powered. Our base is now powered. 450 megawatts. Our capacity is 750. Right now, what's going to happen is because we are making 450 here, our biofuel generators do not need to run anymore. So they are shutting down right now. They're going into a reserve state. So when that happens, you get this. Our production is 450. That's our coal generators. Our capacity is 750. That includes the 300 from our bio generators. But our bio generators, like I said, they will not run unless they're needed. So they're a good buffer. They're a good 300 megawatt buffer at the top end. So if we accidentally go over our allotment, if we accidentally go over the 450, that extra 300 will automatically kick in and start generating. And then we can go, uh-oh, we need to take a look at our power grid. But for now, we got 450 up and running. So we are now on, like I say, unlimited power. We are now on automated power, 100% fully automated power. We do not have to gather roots and herbs anymore. No more gathering of roots and herbs. We can focus solely on factory building. And, of course, running out and finding summer sloops and that kind of stuff. Because we're still going to have some troubles here if we don't get our butts in gear as far as duplication and whatever goes. Okay, so these guys, you can see they're all on standby now. They're not burning any fuel until it's needed. This guy was down to 10, for fuck's sakes. He was down to 10 fuel left. That's insane. Okay, over here we'll put in some more leaves. Over here we'll put in that. Away we go. Our factory is running pretty steady. I like it, I like it. Alright. Let's take a quick tour up the hill here and see what we got. Let's see, we need some more. Oh, hi doggo. Come and get some. Buddy. Buddy. Where you going? Where you go? You can't see him now. We'll drop a berry right here and hopefully he'll come out. Not sure where he went. You may have run down that way, or you may have run down that way. Or you may be stuck over there. Do not see him. Let's get up higher so we can observe. Where are you, dude? Do not see him up here. Do not see him down there either. Where the hell did he go? Is that him right there? I think that's him right there. Yep, that is him right there. Come get it. Doggo. I'm gonna call you Doggo. We're gonna name the doggo Doggo. Good Doggo. Because why the hell not? We got a Doggo and we got a Lizzie. And I think before I head out again, I'm gonna need to get some more berries. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, where the hell? He's stuck on the plant. You nut. That's why you guys need constant observing. You get stuck on everything. What are you doing? Boy. Edit to-do list. Let's subtract that, subtract that, subtract that. There we go. Come on, buddy. We're gonna kind of sneak our way through here, I think. Actually, I could put some stairs. Get directly up there. We don't have to sneak through the factory, but we'll sneak through the factory. This time. Come on. Yep. Okay. Here. Hey. Nice little pen with a friend in it. Nope, you're not gonna. You don't want to go in, huh? I think I know how to fix that. Come on. Come over here. You now. Oh. Well. Nuke the planet. Lizzie says, have fun. The doggies. Okay. Back to work. Lizzie says, have fun. Here's a nuke. We're just going to store that in there. Okay. Let's grab some more berries, just in case. Run across some more Lizzies. And I feel like I should go check out the cave that's over here. I'm afraid to get my ass handed to me. Well, I guess I'm not that far away from home if I do, so... Not that far away from home if I do. That cave was... Where was that cave? That cave was up here. Up there, I think. If I remember correctly. here. But not up there. Here. Here we are. See what's in here. Oh, there's a Mercer. There's a spider. A spider. Is there more of you? I assume there's more of you. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way there's just one spider in here.
Live, laugh, consume. Our blood could fill the effigy veins for a resident song. Scripture becomes harmony, becomes composition. Defile our temple and the threads will sew the windows open.
There were two spiders.
Pattern
here.
analysis continuing. New instruction. Repeat Pioneer exposure to alien artifacts. Brain damage compensation packages may be available on successful completion of a special claims form. Our expert Fix-It medical staff are impartial and always open to assess your claim.
Brain damage. Like, don't worry about it. You suffer brain damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're fine. You'll be fine. We'll support you. Maybe. Another doggo. Doggo! Doggo. Don't. Oh my gosh. Get away. Doggo. Ran away because he got into poison. He's heading for more poison. Doggo. Let's get you to come over here. Come here, buddy. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I saw you right over there. Where'd you go? Didn't fall, did he? Didn't see where he went. He might have went into the green stuff. Spot the doggos. It's not easy. If he came through there, he'd be over here somewhere. I'm not seeing him anywhere. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Turn around. Come on, buddy. Yay! We're gonna call you. What are we gonna call you? We'll call you Steve. Steve. Inside joke. Steve. It's to do with our gang. It's to do with our online gaming gang. Steve is the mascot. Pink Flamingo. Our Pink Flamingo mascot. It's not Steve. It's not Steve. It's Steve. You gotta shush. You have to shush the S. Steve. Hey, Steve. Come on, buddy. Buddy Steve. Why are you still up top? Come on down. What are you doing? Let's go. Stop acting like Steve. Right, so we'll have 3 of these guys now. That's fun. Come on. Put you in our little pen. Okay. Down you go. Good boy. Doggo doggos. Okay. We have a doggo collection. Alright, now. So we have our power grid up. We have a power grid up. We've got some extra doggos. We've got Mercy Sphere. Smear that. Okay. What are we doing up here? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's load that in there. Now, we need to do some more unlocking here. So we need black powder. We're gonna need steel pipes, black powder. Right. Fun. Black powder's made over here with coal and sulfur. Mix of coal and sulfur. Which I believe I had said earlier. Whoop. Let's not do that. Okay, so we are gonna produce miner 49er. Get some production here. Go. And then over here, we're going to do our 2-meter ramps down. Just to finish this off, make this nice and attached here. Okay. You can put a big gate there. Once I unlock gates, of course. I don't have gates. I have windows. I don't have gates. This guy, bring it over to here. Down here as well. Let's see here. Now you to you, and then you. We'll go over there. Right, can I reach that there from there to there? I sure can. Cut this out. That should keep that powered. Awesome. Cut this out. Okay. You're going to power you. Beautiful. Where's my coal? My coal is coming in over here. And pretty much as soon as it gets over here, we're going to send her under. But I don't want it to go under until I'm past the... just here. So send her down... That's going to go all the way to there. This line. This line? I'm going to be right on the edge there. Okay. Need it here. Up and over. So, down, like so. Get rid of the little stupid foot in the middle, like so. And send it up. Okay. Once under, don't go this way. All the way down here. Then we reach this guy, which we're going to skirt over. Where am I going? Let me go. Over that. Okay. We're going to bring you out over here. So we have both of these in one place. We have our coal, and we have our sulfur all in one place here. I think that's gonna be a good thing. Okay, now pulling the sulfur. Those, I believe, need to go into an assembler to make the black powder. Because it's 2 items. Come up here and grab some rotors. Would love to up our rotor production. It's just not realistic at the moment. Okay, so we're going to take an assembler. And we're going to actually throw the assembler facing this way. We should probably have 2. I think we should have 2. Okay. Now, this guy's gonna lift on the inside like this. Inside like that. Okay. We're gonna do our logistics splitter up here. Okay. Put it in. Bring it up. Okay. Splitter down here. Like so. Okay, so our first guy here, I'm gonna send him up and that way. I think that'll be okay there. So we will go to there. Shit, it's too steep. Okay, this guy just come right up to here. I'd actually love him to come up short. I'd love him to be a short one. I don't know if I can do that though. Do that here? No, it does not look like I can. That's just not close enough, but I think it is. Oh, did that work? It didn't work. No, it didn't work at all. Well, shouldn't say that. It sort of worked. That definitely didn't work. There. That works. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these guys are going to be making black powder. But they're not going to be doing anything with the black powder. They're just going to be making it. We're going to keep it there for now. Alright, and we need to up these all to Mark II belts because this is too painfully fucking slow. People say you don't have to do that, and I painfully agree with them. But the reason why I do it is because I want the damn line to move fast. I mean, I know it's only going to be the same amount getting in there, but I want it to be fast. I don't want it to be sitting idle doing nothing while it waits for the friggin' coal to get here. Be loading up. All right. Here now, making black powder. And it makes it pretty quick too, so we're just gonna wait here for a few minutes until we get enough black powder to move forward with our next phase of construction. I can't even overclock these guys, really. These are 15, that's 15, so that's 30. I could overclock this big time. I could put her up to 250. So it would make a shit ton of black powder. But we're just going to wait here anyway. We're going to wait until we have at least a couple of stacks. We'll get a stack here, we'll get a stack over here, and then we can go up to the MAM and we can do some more work up there. What we're actually going to be doing here is automating. We're going to automate our explosives, really, and we're also going to automate, if we can get maybe rifles unlocked. I don't know if we can, but if we can get rifles unlocked, let's start moving into that. Although I don't think we can, because I think we need oil for that. I think we need the heavy oil residue to get into that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, that's not something I can check either, because you don't actually see the recipes, I don't believe, until you unlock it. Yeah, see, there's no rifle here. think we'll be okay with this. We have 200, a little over 200. That should be enough to unlock some more MAM stuff. We need some cable, we need some pipe. Sweet.
Detonator and basic
We only have
Nobelisk
21 of
unlocked.
those, dang.
Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fix-It does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
Even if the error is genetic. Oh, you bitch. That was just rude. We need steel beams for the detonator. But we got our legs. Whoops. There we go. That gets us better jumping, as you can see. And faster running. Whee! So, yay for that. Okay. Let's get back in here into the sulfur category. We can't do that yet. Can't do that yet because we don't have plastic. We need oil. Experimental power generation. I think that gets our other fuel, but we can't do that either until we have the other stuff unlocked. Excuse me. That might be worthwhile. Like the SAM fluctuator, then we can move down to dimensional depots. We can move down to the production amplifier, which is overclocking. Well, not overclocking, that's duplicating. So yeah, that would be a good one to go for. We need 10 of the reanimated SAM with 100 pipe. We have the 100 pipe. Need more SAM. If I remember correctly, it's like right over this hill. It should be like right straight down here. Although I think I need a staircase down. Yep, there she is. I gotta say, playing random, this is a whole new experience. This is kind of actually crazy. it feels weird because I know where some nodes are supposed to be. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry, I scared you. No, you want to come home with me. What am I going to call you? I'm going to call you Bubba. I like the name Bubba. You shall be called Bubba. Oh, boy. We're going to call you Bubba. I like the name Bubba. Let's go. Let's head home. Let's head home, Bubba. Bubba no clever. Come, Bubba. These guys are so fucking cute. I think if these guys weren't in the game, it wouldn't be as good. If doggos were not in the game, this would be a very sad game. We needed doggos. Doggos. We need an expansion of doggos. We need doggos to be able to do more stuff. I mean, it's great that they bring you stuff. That's I love that. But they need to do more. They need to be more involved. Come, Bubba. What, Bubba? What happened? Where'd you go? Bubba. What you doing, Bubba? Come on. There you go. There you go. Good job, Bubba. Good job. Oh, Steve's bringing me computers. And a slug. And Lizzie, fucking A. Crystal oscillators. Jesus Christ, my dogs love me. I got some amazing dogs. Bringing me nukes, then they're bringing me computers, crystal oscillators. It's like, guys. Guys. You're fracking amazing. Alright, let's unlock this. Sam Fluctuator unlocked. Huzzah!
Sam Fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated Sam to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter, and mind and melody.
Matter of matter. That's just... It makes my brain hurt. Matter of matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. Well, and then I go throw myself off the freaking boat. 1, 2. I'm not going to be able to match it up. That's fine. Okay, what I'm trying to do, I was trying to line this up so it matched with base, but that's not going to happen. So the best I can do is keep it in line with the base, which is that. That is in line with the base. All right, let's get rid of the brush. Okay. Put a box here. storage box right here. Actually, I should put a couple storage boxes here. Or should I just put one? Yeah, we'll put a couple. We'll put a couple of storage boxes here. Okay. Now, one of these storage boxes is going to be different than the other. One's going to have a constructor behind it. Boom. This constructor will be making reanimated Sam. Okay, and then we're going to have a splitter. Right behind the damn thing. Hopefully. Whoops. I'm going in there. In there. And you. Okay, so we got regular Sam, we got reanimated Sam. Mr. Power Line, you can come up here. Hook up to this. Okay. Now we're going to come over here to the ledge. The miner down there. I'm going to kill you if you are in the way, you little shit. I am coming down there. Fuck off. Damn foreman. Always getting in the way. Okay. So we'll put our miner facing this way. I'm going to put Mark II conveyor off of him. Bringing it up here. Okay. Tube belt. Bringing it up here. Okay. Oops. Just to curve. Missing what materials? Oh shit, I'm out of reinforced iron plate. So this is gonna be our little Sam corner over here. Okay, let's go Mark II belt. Get your ass over here. Sorry, treat. Messing with my Zen. Whoa. That was close. There we go. Fire it up. That is a Mark II, right? Yeah, okay. Woo! Ow. Oh! Oh, you're a normal. Okay, so I'll need a Mark II miner to get you to function at your best. That's fine. For now, we'll have the reanimated Sam coming out of here, going into this box. We'll have the other Sam, just regular Sam, in case we need it for something, going into this box. I do believe there's a point where you still need regular Sam. Something. I can't remember what, but I do remember I was processing the Sam into this, and I needed this. Or it was the other way around. Maybe it was no, I was definitely making that. But I needed this. And I don't remember what it was for. But it was kind of further along than I am now, so it only makes sense that I should kind of hedge my bets and continue collecting both. Okay. Now, we need to get steel production on the go here, so let's get that frickin' show on the road. We have 50 of these, which we can throw in. We have that, we have that. I think the only thing we're missing is the rotors. Only thing we're missing is the rotors. And 150 of them. Excuse me. Here's 110. Okay, what do we need for rotors? Oh, we're still shut down here. Why are we shut down here? Because I was a little off on my figures. Okay. Oh, I forgot we have stitch plate now. Okay, anyway, rotors. $250 screws. Okay, so 5 iron rods, which is 50 per minute. 25 screws, which is 250 per minute. So 250 times 2 is 500. That's one stack. So one stack versus half a stack. Right? Is that not right? 50 per minute. So if I provide it with... Is that not right? That should be right. Let's do the calculation here. So there's 50 per minute, okay? Now, screws at 250 per minute. Oh, that is right. I only need 2 stacks. Ah ha ha ha. That's where my math was off. So it's 1 stack of those to 2 stacks of these. Okay. So we'll get 1 more stack of these. Okay, and let's roll. You go in there. You go in there. Then we wait for the rotors over here. Okay. That said, what the hell did we need for the detonator? Oh yeah, steel plate. Or steel beams, I should say. We don't have steel beams. Son of a bitch. Oh, but I can load some biomatter up here. collect a little bit. Get that out of my inventory. I am really liking this base. I don't know. There's something about it that I'm really enjoying. Considering where it's located, it seems kind of weird. You know, I'm basically hanging off a cliff. But for some reason, I like it. And oddly enough, it's not bothering me that some of it's hanging. Because it doesn't feel like it's hanging. It's weird. Okay, what do we got? We got... So over here, we need to get the alien energy harvesting. We need 10 of those. Over here, we need 11 of them. Okay. Let's see what we can do, because I think those need pipe. They do. They need steel pipe. Which we don't have anymore. We have 4 of them. That is not going to help us at all. Yet. Oops, sulfur. That is not going to help us at all. Let's throw the sulfur in there. What else can we do? We're at a standstill till we get all the damn rotors for steel production. 117 there. $27. Really got to get that unlocked. But that's a little ways away because we don't have the computer circuits yet either. I'm thinking we can even make those. Where do those get unlocked? I don't even think that's in this tier. Is it? No, that ain't even in this tier. I think that's in phase, I think that's in tier 5. Those circuit boards. Alright, anyway. Yeah. But for every 1 I get there, every 2 I get there, I should get 5 here. So it is going slowly, but it's going. At least make it look a little more completed. So once we get this done, then we're going to have to go into the bush and get some power generation, or not generation, not power generation, steel generation. Thought of, my brain went power generation because I was like, do I have the power for that? Maximum consumption 420, production 450. I mean, we're still well within our standard production. We're only using about 280 at the most. I saw it jump up to 280, I think. 250, 260, 279. I don't think I've seen it gone over 280. So, reliably, we're using about 280 at most. Although I could very easily crank that up by, you know, grabbing stuff out of the boxes and whatnot. Okay. What are we going to need to make the steel mill? Foundry. Doesn't tell us. Doesn't tell us what we're going to need for the foundry. Crap. Probably rotors. $46. Only needs 4. There they are. We can start making steel. Boom.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day.
Fucking tell me about
Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
Fucking tell me about it. Alright. So, foundry. You need rotors, right? And the fucking framework. Have some framework. I have 2 framework. I'm gonna need 20 rotors. Just to get 2 foundries up and running. Just to get 2 foundries up and running. 20 rotors. Boy. We need 2 miners. Let's set up 2 foundries. Yeah. Where things get complicated. My question is, do I produce the steel here? Do I run the belts here and produce the steel here? Or do I produce the steel over there and run the ingots over here? It would probably be better to run the ingots over here. That's just one line instead of 2 lines. Halfway there. Well, over halfway there. Woo. Ugh. 2 more for the basics. Basic 2 foundries. There we go. Alright, let's get this show on the road. We're gonna need more cable. That ain't gonna be enough cable. Want a plate? Good one. Okay. Should be good with the rest. This up here just in case I want to scoot up and collect that at some point. Perfect. Keep the lines up and out of out of danger as we snake them through the forest. Forgot I can jump higher now. Whee! Okay, where are those? Oh, they're down there. They're down here. Listen, Bean, I'm going to tell you once you get in my way, I'm going to take you out. Dang it. Falling down. Falling down. Mayday. Kind of appropriate, just as I say I'm going to take the Bean down. End up taking myself down. Alright, so mine number 1 is going to be right here. We'll head it off that way. Mine number 2 is going to be way the fuck over there. Over here. Okay. Power you. And you power you. Let's double check these guys. I think they're both... I hope they're both pure. Pure. Awesome. If this iron over here is normal, I'm going to be very disappointed. Nice. Okay. So, I'm probably going to want to keep this as a roadway between these two. So let's logistics our ass up into the air a little bit here. Beautiful. Now, that is 2 meter. We'll use 2 meter foundations. Nice and thick. Over here. And then we will zoom them down. So, okay. By the way, I'm going to end up taking over these power poles. They're just there. They are there for temporary, just so I can get a idea of what I'm going to do, what I was going to do. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Zoop you down. You down. That was brilliant. I think I have my inverted 2s. I do. So I can do the inverse on these guys to make it look nicer. That's some sexy ass friggin' bridging. Pretty sure the trucks will be able to fit under that. Okay, now I'm going to redo these wires. That wire there and that wire there. Oh. bring them across this edge here, which is going to be our front edge, actually. It's going to be our front edge. Every second. I can't go every second. Dang. It's not going to line up every second. So we'll go here, and then we'll go here. Take this guy out. And we'll splat this guy right here. Just to make it kind of look. It's gotta look alright. Yeah, okay. And this guy down here. Then we'll go across here. The reason I'm going to put the power lines across this end is because I don't want to go any further this way, because that'll close down this. That'll raise this up even more and close this off. So I can expand this way because it'll bring it higher into the air, but I don't want to expand that way. Now, I want to build my forge setup on here. So the forge setup is, first and foremost, we need to get ourselves lined up here. Okay, and we need to space things out by using a conveyor splitter on the bottom. It's actually going to be a conveyor joiner, but I just need to get spacing here. We put our foundries with the output facing this way. So output's going to face this way. Line it up here. Perfect. One in from the edge. Okay. And then the same thing on this side. And then from the edge, line it up here. Perfect. Alright. So now we're going to have our conveyor merger will actually be what's down here. And we're going to merge toward the back. Since this is going to be the first guy, it doesn't need a merge. This guy's just going to come straight out and in. Like that. It's going to come like that. And then it'll continue that way. Now, on the upper section, things are going to be a little different. We need a splitter coming in from this side. It's got to go 1, 2. Okay, so we have one that's 2 up. And then we have one that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. Okay, and now we actually have to bring that back here. 1, 2. I think it's got to go one more. Let me double check. Yep, it's got to go one more. There we go. And we'll go on top of him like that. Perfect. So now, I want to go with my highest belt here. Highest belt here. So that stuff coming in. On this side, we go with conveyor lift 1. And he just goes right like so. Conveyor lift 2 goes up 2. The same thing on this side. Conveyor lift 1 stays at ground level. Conveyor lift 2 goes up 1, 2. Okay. Now we have this guy come out of here, go straight in. This guy come out of here on straight mode. Well, actually it comes this way. Into there. Now we do the same thing here. Straight mode. There. And to there. Okay, so this is our input right here. Our output is going to be on the front here. And we will be able to expand this out as pretty much as far as we can do with the materials that we have. So that's the benefit of that. Now we need to get our proper height here. So bear with me. 1. Okay, so that's 1. And that's 2. Okay. So our top is 3, our bottom is 2. So here, I'm going to bring this guy in. Out here. 2. Keep him straight. This way. 2. And that'll be good. Our other guy. Where's the center? That's the center. Okay. So our other guy is going to be the same thing on this side. He's going to be 3. Okay. And then he goes, what? Right on the 1 to the end. Line it straight up again. There. Straight. Cross him before the end. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're gonna have a Mark II belt going in here. Hitting here. Going in here. Hitting here. Over here, same thing. Mark II belt coming in here. Hitting here. Coming out of there. And hitting there. And just like that, we got her hooked up. We just got to finish it. Which I don't think we have the... Pretty sure we don't have the plate to do that. At least not the reinforced plate. So, let's see if we can do it without the reinforced plate. See if we can do it with the regular plate. This guy's gonna come down here, bottom here. Do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bring him from there. Do a curve. So it's gonna be 24 plus 17. That's what, 40, 41? Is that 41? This guy's gonna just come straight up to here. Just another 20. So, 61? I bet I'm adding that up wrong. Probably adding that up wrong. Okay, so these guys have their power connections on the back here. So I'm just going to power pull here. This guy's got his on the opposite side over here. So this guy's going to be power pulled on the back end here. The other guy's going to be power pulled on the front end. Put that put up to there. Okay. This guy will have a power pole right lined up in the front here. Lined up in the front. Line up in the front corner. Goes out 1, 2, 3. Wait, how far is that out? Put it on the front corner. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Put it on the front corner. I'm guessing there. 1, 2. Power that. Okay, you're making steel ingots. And you are making steel ingots. Are you still red? Or are you no power? Did I not hook you up? I didn't hook you up. Well, that might help. Okay. That's gonna be putting out a lot of ingots. We will have to get those home, and I thought I brought enough plate to do that, but I guarantee you I did not. I guarantee I did not. I also want it coming in the back end over there. Although I guess I could bring it in the front end over here. There's absolutely nothing happening over here. There's no factory whatsoever on this section. I could bring it on over here. Actually put some factory stuff there. How's our rotors doing? 27. Pretty sad. How's our plate doing? Our plate's doing a hell of a lot better than our rotors are. Okay. Whee! So I think I will bring it in the front here. Honestly. Hey, fucker. He bounced on a beam. It's gonna go right for my frickin'... Oh, you shit. Upgrade to our Mark II belts. There and there. Listen, fucker. Get out of here. I'm gonna tell you twice. Oh, that was a different bean. That was a different bean. Hey, bean. Which is the other bean? Okay. We are going to come out of here. We are going to stay centered. Try our damnedest to get some bitch home. A little too much stupidity. Fucker. Come on. Come on. Whatever. Too steep, huh? Too steep. Too steep, says they. Bullshit, says I. Let's see what we can get away with here. Nope. 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 How is that still too steep? Oh, well, that works. That works. I'm going to bring it down even further. Okay. Don't you attach? Weird. Okay, here comes our steel ingots. Now, I'm making, what, 120 over there? So what can I do with that over here? I'm making 120 over there. That needs 60. What do pipes need? 30. So I can make 2 pipe runs, or I could do 1 pipe run and 2.5 plate runs, which is probably a better idea because I think the plates only outputted what, 15? Or the beams? Yeah, 15. So if I do 1.5, that'll get me a little over 20. So I'll have about 20 of each. I think that'll be good. Okay, so let's get our constructors going here. And I want to stay away from that. So we'll put, how about we put our constructors like over here. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this will be our steel production line. So we're going to go steel beam. That's going to be 60 at 15 per minute. We're going to go steel beam, bring this down to 50%. Clock that down, so that's 30. So that's our other 30, which leaves us with 30 left over for their steel pipe, which is going to give us 20. So we'll have about 20 per minute here, a little over 20 per minute here, and 20 per minute there. So I think that's fairly good setup. We'll bring these in with a splitter, of course. A conveyor splitter. Line it up on the edge here. So. And we're going to bring it down from the roof. So, I want a conveyor lift mark 2 here. Up on the roof. There. And then we want a conveyor belt 2. out here. Okay, so that's going to hook into there. Basically. So, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to line it up here. Basically right under there. Good. I think. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Do. Okay. And down we go. And then up we go. Yeah. We need to get some more rocks. Need more rods. All right. You need to go. I don't even know how high you need to go. How high you need to go, buddy? Is that going to be good there? That looks pretty good to me. Curve this into here. Working right. That hammered up beautifully. Okay. Okay. We're all squared up and squared away. Bringing in our steel. Here she comes. Get our power poles in here. We are making steel. Okay. Now, our biggest difficulty here is going to be getting those to here. But I think what we can do, if we're smart about this, let's reverse our turn right here. Do this right, it should be okay. So we're going to take this line out and take this line out. Like so. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to reverse our turns. We have that. Do this. I don't really want him to go down that quickly. That works. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. Whoops. We're looking here. That, however, does not work. Why doesn't that work? Why are you trying to take off on? Lock you in. Stay put. Now you... Okay. You try to go up too fast. If I switch you to curve, then you don't look right. Okay, so maybe I do on this one. This one, maybe I do have to come from this end to bring it down. But I'd rather not. That kind of looks sloppy. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. What if we do like that? Come down from there. That. That's better. Much better. Okay. So these guys then have to merge. Yeah. You have to switch to pipes. You have to switch to beams. I need the beams to go first. Oh, did I just lose all of those? I think I just lost. Oh no, I grabbed them. Okay. It forced me to grab them. Okay. I was like, please, no. Okay. So you have to. Let's do our logistics down here. Do a merge. Merge that way. Okay. And we're only open, what, 20? Something like that? 15. Okay. So that's fine there. Now, let's see if we can get this to work. Bear lift here. Bring you up to there. There. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I mean, this one will work. I could do that. This one's definitely not gonna work. Maybe if I go this way? I think that's too sharp. Way too sharp. Okay, so what if I forgo this all together? We just go from here to here. Straight. Not gonna hit. No, that's going under. It's not hitting. Okay, I'm good with that. I mean, it doesn't matter if it does hit. I just think it would look ugly if it did. Okay, so we're good. So we have steel beams and we have steel pipes now. And up and through. So this here is going to be our steel. This should be steel beams. Should be, and this should be steel pipes. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Steel pipe and steel beam. Thing of beauty. Okay, now we have steel beams rolling in. We have steel pipes rolling in. Actually, now that we have steel beams rolling in. Get fucked. And nobelisks we can start making with the steel pipe. So I could trim off some steel pipe to do nobelisks. That'd be one way of handling that. Or I could increase our steel production and bring more steel here. Would be another way of handling it. Or I can set up its own steel production, which would be another way of handling it. In order to set up its own steel production, put a foundry over here. Give them some of the iron ore that's not being used. As you can see, this iron ore here is running pretty fucking slow. So I could skim some of this iron ore, redirect it to Nobilisk production. Since it is a kind of a, I don't want to call it a shutdown line. It's definitely not a shutdown line, but it is a delayed line. It does delay quite a bit. So it would be very simple for me just to, slice off a little bit here. Oh, that goes down. I forgot that goes down. It wouldn't really be much for me to slice off some here. Send it over to a foundry over here that makes pipe. And then bring my explosives back to it. Loop my explosives back to it. That would be really easy to do. That way I've got Nobilisks. Need rotors for the foundry. And I mean, I don't want to go foundry crazy here. I just want one. We're just going to go with one. Oh, God, I need this. Need 10 of the squares. We're not going to go foundry crazy. We're just going to go... I don't have any of them. What the fuck? I made rotors over here. Am I completely out of those? Shit, I am. Okay. Well then. I think I needed 10. Alright, let's use up these steel beams. Or steel ingots, I should say. Okay, so back over here, where we were working, we're going to pull from there. Oops. Boundary. Just kind of snug our foundry back here. We're gonna wrap around here. You are gonna come over top of here. Down into here. Okay, your steel ingots. Need one constructor. Front. It's lined up there, Jesus. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make pipe. Okay. this assembler right beside those assemblers. Didn't close that up, did it? No. Well, sort of. Bring it back. All right. So this guy here, you're gonna put out pipe. Pipe's gonna go in there. You, sir. You put out nobelisks. I think we can chase our check here. I think we can yeah, we get tons of room out of here. Okay. Huzzah! So let's put a hole in the ground here. Hole in the floor. Few there. There's our merger. There's our merger. Front here. Hole on the floor. Okay, and we're gonna send you down. Make that connect. Okay. Underneath, we're gonna connect those two. That one and oh shit. Is that where that's coming down? Fucking hell. That's a little shitty. Let's see if we can fix that. Somewhat. Can I bring you down? Be right there. Well, it doesn't look like it's in front of the machine. Looks like it's in front of another machine. Bitch. I'll bring you down right there. Let's find out where that is up top. Should be doable. Oh, what am I doing? Do this up first. That should be doable. I had so much shit coming through this center part here. There we go. Black powder's moving and shaking. That'll join up that stuff over here. The assembler, and we're gonna end up making nobelisks. Okay. So, all we have left to do is power this shit. You're four. You're everybody at 4 over here. What the hell? there to there. Off there to... You there. Should come out of here. Up to here. Make that nicer. Look at that shit. That should go over there. Yeah. Okay, you connect to you. And what if I shut down over here? What if I shut down over here? You got power, you got power. Where's got power? You got power, okay. Now everybody got power. Okay, so that'll create pipe, that'll create that, and then so we'll run into this, and that'll get Noblisk, and then Noblisk can get fucking sent to I don't know where. Noblisk should be my first storage. Should be my first storage. So I can grab it whenever I need it. But I don't think I have unlocked storage yet. No, because I need 11 of those. And those need pipe, which I now am making. Awesome. So let's do it. Let's do it. I take that pipe out of there, actually. Oh. Go over here. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pipe. Need pipe. I swear we're gonna shut this down soon. We're kind of over time right now. Whoops. A couple hundred of these guys. And I think we needed wire too. So let's grab some wire. Okay, now we should be able to craft that stuff up. 44 of them, not bad. Alright. I think I need a nurse's. Yeah. That was a quick click. Just made shit happen. Where's your sphere? Okay, alien tech. Let us unlock the dimensional depot. Beautiful. Also unlock this.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another.
Oh, beautiful.
Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter. The metal will not bend. The wood will not splinter. Weave.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Summersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
Okay. our first dimensional depot off the roof. Send this guy up to it. I think that's good. Is that good? That is good. Look at that. That's fucking beautiful. So now we will have Nobelisk on demand. Oh, it's a little high. Whatever. It's fine. Point being, we will have Nobelisk on demand. Why does not want to go any further? Oh, we want a plate. On demand, Nobelisk. Ha ha ha. Pin that sucker. Put that in there. Okay, we need more plate. I don't know what this upper deck is going to be for, honestly. Now it's kind of just covering everything up. Thinking maybe vehicle delivery? I don't know. Vehicle delivery for the space elevator. So I'll make factories, you know, around the world. I'll have the vehicles drive here, and then the vehicles will offload. Perhaps even coming up right here. This could be a road. It comes very nicely into this section right here, but I don't think this section goes anywhere very nicely, does it? It does. It's just a gentle hill until you reach... Oh, it's a gentle hill all the way down. Okay. But that'll work. I have a road coming up here. Meet the hill right here. That'll work. I'll foundation this down by one. It's very, very gentle. Very, very gentle access. Yeah, extremely gentle. Okay. I can even extend this out here. Match in here. This in here. This can be another access. Right here. Come in this way. We've got plenty of options here. We can have even this could be an out and that could be an in. Who knows? Or vice versa. I'm liking the way this is setting. That block. Eat it. I do like how this is setting. We'll definitely keep our stairs down here. So we can get to the lower deck. It's dark down here now. A little darker than it was. A little darker than it was a couple minutes ago. That's fine. It's meant to be dark. It's a factory. Okay, so what are we putting out of here? Putting out of here roughly 10 per minute. That's pretty good. 10 per minute's pretty good. I think our upload speed was only 15, isn't it? Yeah, our upload speed's only 15. No more room in the depot. Well, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. How's that? So, we now have nobelisks. Blow shit up. Yay. Amongst some other things we have. So let's hold on to this stuff. And we're going to hold on to the rotors. And we'll hold on to this. Actually, put this in here. That in there. I don't think we have anything else that needs to go in there. Oh, the silica. Hold on to that, and that. Everything else we're gonna dump. Even the plate. We're gonna dump all that. Why? Points. That's why. Points. We want points. We need points. We need to unlock other types of blocks. And other types of walls. And other types of everything. We need to unlock stuff. The only way we're going to unlock stuff is to get points. And since we're not yet sinking our overload, points are coming rather slow, so we're going to speed it up a little bit. Because I would like to have, for foundations, I would like to have the half foundation set. We can fill in our hole here. Get this filled in. We need the half foundation set for that. We don't have roofs yet. We don't have quarter panels yet. We're missing asphalt. We're missing our road patterns. Under walls, we're missing our gates. We don't have gates yet. We don't have ceilings. Don't have any of that crap. No lights yet, although we can't do lights yet. This stuff's useful, the conveyor throughput monitor, it's useful. Don't have the wall outlets yet. A lot of stuff we don't have yet, we need points for. For example, if we had the wall outlets, I know it sounds weird, but if we had the quote-unquote wall outlets, we could have all of our power running on the ceiling. We wouldn't need these power poles, we just put them on the ceiling. Much cleaner setup. Much better, or much easier way to get your power around. Okay. So, let's have some fun with nobelisks. Shall we? Okay. That was fun. Run, little bird. Run. Gonna hear cruelty to animal comments now. It's a video game. Get over it. Okay, but these are useful. The Nobilis are very useful for creatures that you're going to run into. Hi, guys. I'm behind you. I'm behind you. More computers, nice. Real nuts. What do we got from Steve? Steve's with the heat sinks. Holy shit. Steve's hitting us with heat sinks. That is something we will not need for a very long time. But, geez. That's gonna get us some serious points. What's the fucking points rolling on that? There they go. They're going down. What's the points roll in for this? Really? That's all? That's all I got for heat sinks? Are you fucking kidding me? Heat sinks have been way more than that. Unless it's because... Oh, I wonder if it's because I have... they're so far away. It knows that I didn't kind of earn them. Maybe. I don't know. That was weird how it didn't give me that much, though. Give me a lot more than that. Alright, rotors. Let's toss these in there. See, we're close on vehicular transport, but we're going to call this episode because it's getting long. So that'll be it. We got a lot done. We got our explosives. We got our steel production going now. We have steel beams coming in. We have the steel pipes coming in. So we're definitely moving forward. Next thing is to get a vehicle so we can start exploring. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to power it because we are, as of now, using quite a bit of our incoming coal. You can see it's not really stopping. The coal line is not really stopping. It is a constant stream. So I hesitate to tap into the coal just for fuel because it is, you know, it is constantly flowing here. Not really for, I mean, it is flowing a little bit here. It's flowing a little bit here. But I mean, once this stuff all backs up, I will have additional coal. I just don't right now because it's, you know, storage is full. Then this thing has to fill up. It hasn't filled up yet. The line has to fill up, which it hasn't completely filled up yet. It's getting there. The line is filling. Like, you can see it filling. So there's the stopper, and then this one's going to be there. So this is going to fill, and then this machine will fill. Once this machine fills, then this machine will start to back up, and then this machine will back up, and then, you know, then we'll have a little bit of a better handle on things. But right now we have a constant flow of coal coming through here. It's not really stopping that much. I mean, it is, kind of, but it's not. It's trucking along, you know. That is not full speed, though. That is about maybe quarter speed, quarter of the speed. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I could try it. Got some iron rods here. Some plate. Oh, I might need more than that. I'll need a couple of cable. There's a couple of cable left in here. There's a lot of cable left in here. No. Okay, so if I grab a box and I put it, so let's say put it here. Call this the fuel box. Fuel for the vehicle. Actually, this is probably a horrible place to put fuel for the vehicle since I'm going to be bringing the vehicle in upstairs. Absolutely horrible place for that. So how about I put fuel for the vehicle? Probably where I'm going to park the vehicle. Maybe over here. No, that's walking off a freaking cliff. Okay, so if I put the fuel for the vehicle here, put a hole in the floor here, which I can't afford because I'm fucking not carrying shit. I'm gonna need a whole lot more plate because I just made this all more complicated. A lot more complicated than it was gonna be. Why do I do this to myself? I was ready to call it. I was ready to call it a day. I was gonna call it a day. I was gonna say, hey, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I was on my way out. And then this happened. I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, actually I do, but point being, I'm supposed to be shutting down right now, not keeping going. I need more pipe. Ugh. Okay. Here's how we're going to do this. This is going to come to here. It's going to go to there. It's going to go over here. Come over here. Let's go around this way. Go and pick up a splitter. And let's go and pick up an elevator. And you're going to connect to you. And there we go. Whoever sells fuel storage. Whoever sells some fuel storage. The coal will build up here. Park the truck right here. Good enough. It's good enough for me. Oop. Let's get our inventory emptied back out again. Yet again. We got 6 coupons. Yay! Alright, keep going. Keep getting me coupons. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we might actually build a truck. If we can get our vehicular transportation milestone done. We'll build ourselves a truck. Maybe go do some exploring. See if we can get some more hard drives. See if we can get some more spheres, some more sloops, more, you know, all that good fancy stuff that we kind of need. And hard drives. We definitely need hard drives. So that'll be next episode. We're gonna go. We're gonna build a vehicle. Get this milestone done. Build a vehicle. And get the frig out there and try to find shit. Okay. So, that'll be it for now. Talk to you all later. This is Jody and signing off. See you next time. Bye-bye now.